Hi, this is Told. Welcome. Today, I saw this card, the Patient Naturalist, a 2 mana, 1 green, 2/3 human scout. And when it enters the battlefield, you mill 3 cards and put a land card from among the milled cards. If you can't, you create a treasure. And I was just looking for like mill cards for a mill deck, and then I saw like basically it's a reprint of this card that's going away once rotation happens. I was like, why did Magic make the same card twice? Obviously they made it a little bit better because you get a treasure if you don't hit a land. It's basically the same card for the same mana value. So I first had 4 of these in the deck, just trying to do basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to mill ourselves out, and then we're using cards like the Rise of Varmints, the Lugroof. I think there's something else. Oh yeah, and this here Badger. So we're using the Stubborn Burrow Fiend Badger. 1 mana, 1 green, 2/2, and when you saddle it, it gets +X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Yeah, graveyard hate really sucks, but it's basically once you saddle it, it becomes a Lugroof. That's +2/+2. Where Lugroof is the number, this is 2 plus the number. And then the Rise of Vermins, you just make X number of Vermins equal to the number of creatures in your graveyard. So we just got a lot of creature cards. Got a little bit on the small end. We had more sprouts, but I cut them for other stuff. This is obviously not a 1-drop. That's an X-Spell. And then we're going with the Aftermath Analyst, the mill cards. I'm almost thinking you drop this down because the mulch, you can mill 4 cards. And then the Taxidermist is our mana ramp, so we can tap it for mana, but it also becomes a 4/4 once there's 4 creatures in the graveyard. So it becomes a nice little attacker, but early on it's a good mana ramp. And then we got the Frill back in there to take care of artifacts and enchantments. Maybe exile the opponent's graveyard if they're doing some shenanigans. And then we just got some top end stuff. We got the Sunrise in there to give our creatures +1/+1 trample, so that way when we do make like 6 little, what are they called? 6 vermin, then they can be 3 2s instead of 2 2s. And then we got one of the Noxious Assaults in there that gives them +2/+2. And then whenever a creature's blocked, you give them poison counters. I thought like maybe you should get some other poison stuff in there. Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. Maybe that's better than the Death Sprout. Maybe we could squeeze some Rot Priest or something in there. Might be a good idea. Just as a way to do that. But mostly it's for the +2/+2. So then they become 4 3s. I threw 1 Deathbloom Ritualist in there so that you can tap it for X mana. And that's why we have these X spells in there. So that we can get like a big Hydra or a big March. Just kind of like, or a big robbery, just kind of wishful thinking type of situation. And then we got 1 Runstein, 1 Emergence, if we do happen to mill some stuff. Fangs in there for some Death Touch on our tap guys. And yeah, that's the deck. 24 lands as usual. And let's get in some games, see how we do. Mill. All right. Mill. Yeah, I threw 1 mulch in there just because it gets 4 cards. I think it's lands back too for 2 mana. Could get. I've hit like 4 lands one time. There's 1. And then so, like everything else is creatures, right? Just about. You got 3 creatures. They could have removal. I don't have black mana. Deal with this Voice of the Blessed. There's a black mana. I think we have to take it while we can, right? We gotta take it while we can, unfortunately. Because that thing's gonna get too big. We don't have very many. I think that's our only removal spell maybe in the deck. So yeah, This allows us to draw cards, gain life, Field of Ruin, we don't really need. Them going wide. So that's one of the things, like with, like, that's why I consider getting rid of the Aftermath Analyst, is because, you know, they get a land back, so you have to mill like 2 or 3 lands in order to get lands in the graveyard. I mean, the Analyst mills stuff, but usually there's not too many lands in the graveyard. You can get this Field of Ruin in the graveyard. They could have another Ganjo. Two mana for Field Ruin, and you can Aftermath Analyst. I think that looks pretty good. Right now, 2 mana for that. And we got this. I think we don't want to attack. We need to stay on the... Oh, they wanted to draw a card. I see. I really want to Field of Ruin that fortress, so that way when we pop the Analyst, we can get it back. That's a problem. Bit of a problem there.
You're just underwhelming.
I have so many chump blockers.
We've got the
I don't know what to
edge
do.
in this fight.
That Wandering Emperor is not looking good.
I have got new moves
They
to teach
attack.
you.
I'll have 1 blocker back. Maybe we pop this now. While they're like in combat. We do have some... I mean, ideally we're looking to go wide on them. I guess the Emperor isn't that big a deal. Take a swamp. I don't have any swamps. Oh yeah, because it's mostly green deck. Some pretty nice looking lands. Oh, they attack with 2? Can we get this down? I think we can kill the Emperor this way? They might have something to flash in. Is that what they're planning on doing? And we're gonna take 8 on the swing back. They could have a second Emperor, so they don't care about this one. Wouldn't be surprised. But like the Analyst, we don't really care about. There's only 2 lands in there. Right? Yeah, see? Exactly.
Now you've done it. Hat's coming on.
And they can make a chump blocker if they're smart. They could have made a 2/2, which would have been a 4/4.
You are not much of a roadblock.
And we're still looking to go wide. We got Glissa.
Strike fast and strike hard.
We're just drawing dead, I guess.
For the sake of all
Good.
Innistrad, my will must be obeyed.
I mean, for a life gain deck, they're just going wide. I have a really weird thing too. I mean, we're just dead. There's the Varmints. I could low growth for that. And then make some Varmints. We gain some life. No attacks. 9 times 3 is 18. Not quite enough. We really need more Varmints. Or we need that +2 spell. Hydro would be good. They're still too big for us.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Right. Do we just throw the Loot Growth in there? I think we keep it back. Just send in 18 damage. 3 will die, 6 will be left.
Guards, to me.
4 will die, 5 will be left. Guess I can get another Wandering Emperor back. We can kill one more guy. We probably just have another Sorin. Sorin's right there for the death. 13 damage. Ah, what the hell? 3 guys. I don't know. I think I'm just dead here. Like, should I do some math? Take 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 get through, so that's 6 damage. 9 damage. 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15. I think we're just dead. Can we wait one turn? I don't know. I think we just gotta send it all, right? Really sucks. Hold up. Eat the Emperor. Maybe? The fact that we get trample, so this 5/5 has to block this. It just matters for the Loot Growth, right? And we just needed one more mana. They're gonna have a lot of their guys survive. Oh, they're not blocking the Loot Growth? 10, 11, 12? 12? It's 24. Wow, we got there. Good game. Wow, I wasn't thinking the Loot Growth would get trampled. Amazing. What a game. That's a 5-star. Alright, we got the lands we need. Yeah, so the Analyst, it's not really like that important to pop it, you know? And it's not that important to plot this either. Right. I actually don't want to hit lands. Right. I mean, maybe the Billy would be good in this deck. I don't know, I get so many lands. We still need another black mana for the cottage. Maybe that's one thing that we need to improve, is get more black in the deck. More dual land type of things. Or since we do have a lot of forests, maybe we could put something in there that has to count the forest, like Nissa, or... Really? I'm gonna try it. You got pump spell, you got pump spell. Okay. You got pump spell, you got pump spell. Nothing I could do to that. I really want a black, but I can get black when I kill one of your plazas. So 3, that'll give me 2 mana left. Not quite enough. Again, Jenny Faye. Into the bloom. Try to get this up to 3-3, 3-4. They didn't get there. So the Sprout becomes a 3-3 next turn. Need to get a creature in their graveyard. Do we Rise of Vermints next turn? Take out one of their lands. Really want to take out one of their lands. I really feel like they might not have basics. 1, 2, 3. I don't have enough to plot this. Three, 4. They're gonna draw a card off of this? Are they just legends? I think they're just legends. I really want to see if you have basics in your deck. That's what I want to see. Oh, I guess that's good for that. Oops. I don't have blacks. I don't have black basic. I need one swamp in there. Oops. Forgot about this guy. Is this just the win? Six 3/3 dogs. That's 24 damage. Shoot, I need to get one swamp in there. I mean, that might just be it. Or not. That's a weird one guy. The weakest one. If a creature was exiled this way, I'm gonna have to eat a creature from my own graveyard. Which is fine. I'll just do this. Yeah. 6, 5, 5, that's 30 damage. You could block 4 of the 6, so that's 10 damage. I think that's it. You block 4 guys, I got 8 guys. No life gain. That's pretty much it. And you got 3 poison. Okay. Wow, Xaxes. That's what the deck's built to do. Taking down Jodah. Woo-wee. Alright, and we're back. Did alright. You know, for a card that I didn't think would be that good, you know, it turned into a pretty decent deck. You know, being able to get the low growth down, and then, you know, the Varmints is pretty good. I did cut it down 1 for Glissa, but maybe we don't want Rutstein and we just go back up there. Maybe that's the change that I needed to make. I don't know. Hexproof? I don't know how you protect your graveyard though. Squeezing in a stasis coffin. Exile it, you gain protection from everything until your next turn. So that way you can protect against a huge bird flying in with prowess. You can protect against a Nissa turn. You can save your graveyard, I guess. That's the only thing you could do. That'd be the only change I would make. I just, you know, put that down. But yeah. Not too bad. Didn't get to see the rituals pop off, but that works out pretty good too. When if you're creating 6 Varmints, that's making 6 mana. So just makes your outrageous robbery even that much better. So yeah, this has been Told. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.